Yo, so um I'm gonna lay like a little background for a future video that I'm gonna end up doing. So I'm gonna start with, let's see, I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but wherever I'm led. So I'm gonna start at between CERN and pre-adamic Earth. I'm gonna start with that. All right, so pre-adamic Earth, pre-Adam, right? That time span between Genesis verse 1 and verse 2, because we have, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, and then we have period, and then the earth became without form and void, right? And yeah, in the Hebrew, the words tohu wa bohu, the form and void, means, like formless and like just empty, desolate, chaotic, whatever. And it was just dark, and and the darkness was over the face of the deep and stuff like that. So this tohu wa bohu is basically what happened after Satan rebelled, right? So that time span, like if you go to that other book of the Bible with the in that other chapter, in those verses, that one, you know what I'm talking about. The ones that say, oh, how you fallen, oh, Lucifer, son of the morning, something like that. And what we get is like a description of what happened, kind of. So, Genesis chapter 1, God created the heavens and the earth. Bam, everything's there. Boom. Then we have this span of all of this, Lucifer and, the angels, they chilling on earth, doing whatever they doing. And then Satan, Lucifer goes, I think I want to be God. So God was like, oh, really? Can't really do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick you out and I'm going to ruin your place. So judgment comes upon them, Satan and the third of the angels that he took with him. And they're on earth somewhere in this, tohu wa bohu place, this formless, void place. And then it comes in, when God starts, creating stuff on earth, then it goes, God said, let there be light, right? So we get God shining light on this dark place. Now there, what we want to do is we want to throw some science in there. So you know how you can like bend light around, light bends around stuff, like say you got a light bulb at the top of the room, right? And you take like a pin or something and you put it take the pin and you put it at the floor, you can clearly see the shadow, right? And then the closer the pin gets to the light, the less you can see the shadow. It starts getting blurry and stuff like that until you finally get to where the light bulb is and you can't see that part of the pin anymore, or the whole pin, depending on how big your light is. So fail. So what happens is God bent the light from the sun around the earth somehow in a way that hid the spiritual world that was there, the Satan in them, because their spirit, we can't see them because we physical, right? Yeah, so You know, and if Satan and them were physical before they fell, they ain't physical no more. So, yeah. He destroyed all that, and, you know, they're physical, they're just in darkness, and, you know, then we get God bends the light around the spiritual in a way that it like overlays what we have here in the physical, so we can't see it, but it's there. Like, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's there. Like, just because you can't see gravity doesn't mean it's not there. You know, it's like how people say, you know, no, I don't really believe in spiritual doodahs and stuff like that, but it's there. You can't. But then they'll say, yeah, you know, when the Big Bang happened and everything just popped up and evolution and all that good stuff. But you don't even know. It's like you can't see it. But you think it's there. But that's a lie. And God is the truth, right? So, Jesus is the truth. So, what we get here was, where was I at? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So we get light wrapped around the spiritual, overlaid on the physical. Well, physical overlaid the spiritual. And now God is making Adam, and that's how Satan was already in the garden. He was the anointed cherub, but he's not anointed anymore, and I think he's probably still a cherub. I don't think you can just not be a cherub anymore. He's just fallen cherub. So, and the cherub is just a like one of the highest classes of angels, right? Because they in classes. It's like, I'm not about to go into that. But anyway, yeah, he was there, you know, the fruit thing, and I keep dropping this pen. Why are you doing your lawn? I know y'all hear this lawn, whoever's got this weed whacker going on. I know y'all hear that. But yeah, so there was existence before Adam. Because in that again, in that, just look it up, look up, you know, like, just like Google, or no, try YouTube, Google, YouTube, any, whatever, just look it up, YouTube or Google or Bing or whatever you use. I hope you don't use Yahoo, or people still have AOL. Oh, but look up pre-Adamic Earth or pre-Adamic civilizations or something of that nature. I think, let's see, Steve Quayle might talk about some of that. I think Trey Smith talks about some of that. I've listened to them. Oh, this dude, I listen to on a regular basis. Try this dude, his name is Pastor Stephen Darby. Matter of fact, just type in Stephen Darby. I don't do the titles thing. I don't do that. I don't like that. Cause it's not you don't come in with no titles. You ain't going out with no titles. So your name is what I'm calling you. So Stephen Darby. Like I said, Trey Smith, Steve Quayle, Tom Horn, I guess. But again, just don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. I hope you don't believe me about this stuff, so you can go look it up and find out for yourself. I can only tell you so much, and you'll just be looking at me like, what? Yeah, so I mean, you do it for yourself and you'll find out. I've learned that from experience. You can try to tell people all day long, but if they not If it's not their drive to do that, they're not gonna understand it or want to. They're just gonna wanna watch sports and find out what Bruce Jenner's doing next and do all of this stuff that doesn't matter. That's all this stuff that's just stupid. Yeah. So, yeah. Try listening to alternative media, not really the news, for stuff on, discoveries like they just discovered, like at CERN, they just discovered the pentaquark, a new particle that they just discovered. I don't know, what is it with these penta things? Pentagram, pentagon, pentaquark is that man, that stuff is, it's evil. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop this video because it's been going on too long, and I think I've laid out a basic foundation of pre-adamic Earth, and then I went into CERN a little bit. People like hearing, well, I don't know, people that have the same drive like hearing about CERN. But yeah, I mean, all this stuff, it sounds scientific because it is. Like, real science just proves what the Bible's been saying all along. So, I mean, I can't say it's common sense because it's not, but yeah, more videos coming, I guess. Whenever I start doing the next one, I'll post it and you'll see it because it'll be on my channel. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace.